Hello and welcome to the Sunday Preview Rundown. This week, it's the week of knights.
We got knights. We got I was going to say colors, but lack of colors. We have black and gray.
Yeah, we've got the Black Templars who, whatever monks, but they're knights. I mean, look at that new cover there. And we've got gray knights.
Yeah.
Now, did we see these Black Templar minis before?
Yes, we have seen
Okay.
like little snippets of them.
Yeah, this is not the first time we're seeing these two. So obviously, first off, we've got the new Codex.
Yes.
Or rather, Codex supplement. Sorry, technically, you need the Codex Space Marines to play this.
Yes, you do.
There's a special edition. Looks nice. If you like Black Templars are very much not my thing, but a lot of people do really like them.
They're like the most religious zealot of the religious zealots.
Yes, they very much believe the Emperor is a god, despite the Emperor telling them not to do that, and they enforce that by murdering everybody. Very much like the Knights Templar they are based on. So the two new minis we get are the Crusade Ancient. I do like their helmets.
I do
and
too.
I like this helmet. R.I.P. the orc in the middle there.
Really? You're going to rest in peace, the orc?
Well, I mean, like, okay, usually sacred relics and such have their own saints' bones on there, not their enemies.
That's true. I think the skull at the top is supposed to be like I don't want to say psyker, but because it has the hole in the forehead.
It has a third eye, yeah.
Yeah. But I think that is one of the their own skulls.
The top one or the orc skull?
The top one, not the orc.
Okay, yeah. So now the reason why the orc skull is there is because the narrative currently is that there's another war on Armageddon, which has been orcs versus humans for ages, and then Khorne and Angron showed up and kind of escalated the stakes. So now the Black Templars are being called to Armageddon, which is why this guy has Armageddon written on his banner,
his thing, yeah.
and why there is an orc skull there because
you gotta show off your victories.
Hey, if you give me Plastic Steel Legion, I will be on board with this. But until then, meh.
They don't worry, Josh. They won't.
No, they won't. No. Then we also get the Execrator, which makes me think of Excrementator or something like that. Like, it's not a bad model. It's just I don't like that name.
I don't like actually his skull head very much. It looks. I don't want to say. It looks like a baby head.
It's very plain for a skull head.
It's very plain. Like the eyes are maybe a little too big. I don't know what it is about it that makes me go, oh, that's just a bald baby head.
I don't see baby, admittedly, but
no, okay, maybe that's just me.
This is kind of your upgraded priest, or
chaplain.
Oh my god, chaplain. Thank you. Yeah, this is kind of your Black Templar's chaplain, basically. And then a new combat patrol. So this new combat patrol comes with 1 Emperor's Champion, 3 Blade Guard veterans, with upgrades to give them,
make them Black Templars.
Black Templars, yep. 5 Sword Brethren, and then 10 Crusaders.
Okay, so, at least it's a bunch of unique stuff. I like that.
Yes, the Blade Guard veterans are the only thing in here that are not specific to Black Templars, but they are very Black Templars.
Yeah, with their knighthood and their loincloth and stuff.
They fit in a lot of chapters, but especially Black Templars. And of course, new transfer sheets, etc., etc. So I think it's a good Black Templars box. It doesn't include any transports.
It doesn't have any transport. Doesn't have any fire strike servo turrets.
Yeah. So this compared to what we saw over the preview, check out the stream VOD if you want to see where we talked about that.
Yeah.
This is a banger of a combat patrol box. You get one. Yeah, I like it. And then of course the requisite data sheet cards and dice.
Those dice are. I know we say like, oh, nice and readable. Those are explicitly readable.
Yes, eminently readable. Red on black
and red. Bang.
Can't go wrong.
Yep, those are good.
And then flipping over from people who absolutely hate and murder all psychers to the ultimate Marine psychers.
Exactly.
Angry Thousand Suns of Noise intensifies, but
that special edition cover definitely gives me John Blanche vibes with the color.
Yeah. We've got the Duke Codex. This is Codex is not a Codex supplement. You do not need Space Marines Codex to play Grey Knights. They are their own thing. It looks great.
Yeah. Five detachments is actually pretty impressive in such a small army, but
yeah, for only 25 data sheets, that's 5 data sheets per attachment. Maybe they just divvied it up like that.
Yeah.
And then we do get a combat troll, but first we have a battle force, which is just a whole lot of Grey Knights. So you've got the Bjorn Baby Carrier, aka the Nemesis Dread Knight. but it's the new upgrade frame version. So
The Grand Master in Dread Knight armor.
yeah, you get basically new weapons, a flail and a subliminator. I do like the idea of a robot with a flail.
Yes, that is very cool.
It is very, very, very.
I know
I'm on
people
board.
don't like the baby carrier. I like how it looks personally. I'm not a Grey Knights player, but I like how it looks.
If they just closed, if I could put a cockpit over the guy's head, I would be so much more on board.
That's fair.
You know, I had the same issue with the Vansar,
I know what you're talking about. The
yeah, they're brutes. The
yeah,
oh my
they're
God.
spider guys.
Yeah, not the
Arachnorig.
Oh, it is an Arachnorig, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I have the same problem with the Vansar ones. I really like the closed cockpit version, and really don't like the open cockpit version because it just seems like a way to get shot in the face.
Yeah, but there's psychers. Maybe there's like psychic energy protecting them.
Yeah, I get it's an aesthetic choice. I like the rest of the robot. I'm sure there are some kind of conversion bits out there to make the
Yeah, just like take the dude off the front and have something that connects there.
Then you also get 5 Brotherhood Terminators, 5 Paladins, and 20 Grey Knights.
Yeah, this is basically everything in the faction that's not characters.
Yeah, basically. I mean, if you're looking into starting a Grey Knights army, this is
Oh, it's amazing.
probably one of the best boxes you can get. If it's the usual Battle Force price, and usually those are what, 230, 220?
Yeah, something like that.
If it's that price and you're looking into starting Grey Knights, which I know some people are, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic box. And those models, they are, first off, if you want to play Firstborn Marines, this is where you play them.
Mm-hmm.
Those models hold up really nicely.
They do. They're not bad. They're not as bad as the old like TAC Marines.
No. In fact, I don't think they're remotely as bad. I think they're actually quite very good. I have a friend who painted them up when Kill Team New Edition started, and they looked really good. So if you want them, yeah, I think they look great. That'll probably be a limited time thing. They'll sell it until it runs out, and then
Yeah, Battle Forces always are.
Yep. And then Combat Patrol. This is where, well, okay, this is not as good, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say.
An old dreadnought. When was the last time they put an old dreadnought in a box?
Yeah, you've got the McNuggets box Dreadnought. You do get Castle and Crow.
Yep, and he was new last edition.
Which is, it's very weird for them to put a named character in the Combat Patrol.
That is weird because usually they like for the Combat Patrol rules they name the unnamed character, but this time
it's
Crow.
McGillicuddy's Rough Riders or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But this is just Crow.
Yeah.
10 strong strike squad, 5 Terminators, and a Venerable Dreadnought. And Venerable's the right word for it because that thing is old as balls.
Old man.
And God, he's barely bigger than the...
Yeah.
You know what this just makes me want, and this is off topic, I want to see a Grey Knights Redemptor Dread.
That would be very cool.
But no, we get McNugget Box Man. I have no idea what the rules are going to be for him, and of course we have no idea what the rules are going to be for Combat Patrol.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be tough in combat, but this is probably going to be a pretty brutal Combat Patrol. You've got 5 Terminators and a Dreadnought.
Terminators and a Dreadnought. And a named
10
character.
Marines.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're not low on bodies. Good lord.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting.
And of course, say it with me, the requisite datasheet cards and dice. Datasheet, the dice aren't bad. I always forget that the Grey Knights chapter symbol is that book.
Yeah, a book with a sword through it.
Yep.
You think that would be the Black Templar symbol, considering how much they hate psychers, but...
No, it would be a book on fire if they had books.
Oh, no, that's word bearers.
Oh, yeah, that too. That's because they're basically the same chapter. Changed my mind.
Wow.
Black Templars are pre-fallen word bearers, literally. Like, the Emperor is a god, and we have to change that. The difference is that the word bearers had the misfortune of having the Emperor alive to tell them how wrong and stupid they were, and the Black Templars don't. If the Emperor was alive, he would tell the Black Templars they were wrong and stupid, and like the word bearers, they would probably immediately go pout in a corner and fall to chaos.
I did not know that Josh felt this strongly about either of those factions.
Change my mind.
All right, people in the comments below, change Josh's mind. Or agree with him. I don't care.
Yeah. All right, but we're not done. Kind of out of nowhere, Combat Patrol Space Wolves.
Well, not out of nowhere. We didn't get it.
Yeah, we did just get it, yeah.
I, of course, don't like when there's the generic stuff, like, sure, Assault Marines, why not?
Yeah, this is like the 4th Combat Patrol in this year with Assault Marines.
Yeah. But I like the other stuff. The new lieutenant, the new Terminators, the old but still looks good Wolfen.
They're also, I mean, technically they're not Assault Marines, they are Blood Claws.
Oh, they are Blood Claws? Sorry, I thought they were Assault Marines.
Oh
Okay.
no! Oh, I thought you were making a joke about Blood Claws and Assault Marines being the same thing.
No, they are basically the same thing, but they are different. They are different data sheets. No, never mind.
Okay, no, they're Blood Claws. Yeah,
This is all
everything
new
in here
models,
is everything in here is Wolfie.
Okay, I'll take that.
Well, the Wolfen aren't new, but they hold up okay.
Yeah, they hold up okay, and they're unique to Space Wolves. So
Yes, and again, 5 Terminators. Good lord, this is just the release of the Terminators.
yeah, well, I mean, I thought 10th edition was the release of the Terminators, but
And then Tyranids.
yeah, I don't know who was asking for this. Everybody online that I've been seeing is complaining that this combat patrol is bad.
So the problem is that Gene Stealers aren't good in 40k.
No, they okay.
Oh, in Tyranids.
In Tyranids, yeah.
They're great in Gene Stealer cults.
That's what they should
this
be.
is, yeah. So you've got a parasite of Mortrex, who is a weird kind of anti-hero kind of guy.
No, so the parasite of Mortrex is the one that he has the tail that if it kills an infantry model, he can spawn a unit.
Oh, right, not anti-hero, anti-infantry.
Yeah. Which is weird because obviously that doesn't come in this box because I can't see one right now. So he also has Lone Op, which is weird for a character in Combat Patrol. If
Yeah.
you'll even have that in Combat Patrol.
Well, I don't. That's the thing we do, and that's why I was getting to the.
Oh.
The reason people are complaining is that Gene Stealers are bad in Tyranids in 40k. That doesn't mean they'll be bad in this rules-wise.
That's true.
But most people aren't buying Combat Patrols for the Combat Patrol rules. They're buying them as ways to get deals on models in their armies.
Right.
And that's what makes this not a particularly good Combat Patrol box, is the fact that the big chunk of it is that Gene Stealers.
Yeah, Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers, which aren't great. The Biovore is basically mandatory in most Tyranid lists, but it's not worth the price of the mission for that.
The Biovore is with the Newt gun.
Yep. And then the Tyrant Guard was not even updated with this edition, so that's like a 15 to 20-year-old model that they just put in a new Combat Patrol box.
Yeah, as we often joke, there's a reason they're in the back.
Yep, they're in the back, so they're more pixelated when you zoom in.
They are good in game, though.
They are good in game. There are definitely detachments that can use them well. I don't think Gene Stealers and Tyrant Guard go in the same list basically ever as a Tyranids player.
So the question is, if this is the normal Combat Patrol price of what, 160 nowadays?
170.
170. Okay. If you don't want the Gene Stealers, which are $60,
Yeah, about.
I still don't. So this is $100.
So
Minus, 110.
the Tyrant Guard are $80 for 3 models.
So this is still if you only wanted a Biovore and the Tyrant Guard, this is actually not a bad deal.
Because Biovore's 50. And
Right.
80
and then
is
the Tyrant
130.
Guard. Right. And then
And then
you
the
get a Parasite of Mortex.
About 40. Yeah.
Yep. So this is going to be slightly more expensive than about the same cost as buying those 3 by themselves, and you get a bunch of free Gene Stealers.
I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I would approach it.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a local Gene Stealers player who would like to buy the Gene Stealers off of you, but as a pure box for just the Tyranids, this, as the kids say, this ain't it, fam.
This ain't it, fam.
Yeah, not great. But God, update the Tyrant Guard.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Look, hey, everything else they got updated, including the Gene Stealers. You know what? They're really not that bad. They're just kind of old and chunky and blocky.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but they just need an update. I've built some old, like I built the Warriors, and I was like, wow, these guys are showing their age, but I'll still play with them. But these guys, and for $80 for 3 models.
That's the insulting part. A bunch of Black Library, including Space Wolves, Black Templars, and Grey Knights, appropriately. And then I want to call attention to one thing at the end here. The Warhammer community this week upcoming is obviously Grey Knights and Black Templars.
Yeah.
You're going to see the new detachments, etc. Blah 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 blah. But Kill Team Balance update.
Finally.
Yeah. Are they going to nerf Sanctifiers more?
I think so. I think the previous nerf wasn't good enough.
It wasn't.
I don't know.
Bigger.
I don't know the current listings right now.
It was a bigger nerf than people gave it credit for, but they are still very, very good.
Yeah.
Well, we will see. And when that happens, we'll tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for this Sunday. Now, obviously, you don't play Black Templars or Grey Knights,
Nope.
and you probably don't need that Space Wolves box.
I did not buy. I actually don't have any Wolfen.
Oh, yeah, but that's a bad way to get Wolfen.
It's a
only
bad way to
5
get
of them.
And I didn't buy the Terminators box. So, like, those two put together is still not good enough. So, yeah, you're probably right.
No, it would only be if you...
And I already have, like, 40 Blood Claws.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you need more Blood Claws.
No.
And you've already made your thoughts clear on the Tyranids.
I want the Tyrant... I honestly do want the Tyrant Guard because they are good. I don't need any of the rest of this.
That's the problem, is if you don't need at least one other kit, just buy Tyrant Guard.
Yeah.
Obviously, none of this is my factions that I play. You know, if I was going to get into Grey Knights, and I do like Grey Knights, I'm just not looking to get into more 40k right now, I would pick up the Battle Force.
Yeah, again, Battle Force is a great way to get into it. It gives you a little bit of everything that you need, plus the new model. I mean...
Yeah, although I would definitely find a way to convert the Baby Bjorn.
I know Cody did the Orc Grey Knights.
Yes.
For his stuff, and he just... I mean, it makes sense for an Orc to be strapped to the front of their Dreadnought.
Oh, yeah, no,
Not necessarily
if
for
this
a
was
Space
Orcs, you would hear no complaints from me in any way, shape, or form. It would be an Orc who also has a Gretchen strapped to the front of him.
That would be so good.
Cody, write that down.
Yeah.
He already did one, though, so he doesn't need to do another one. But, you know, if you want another Nemesis Dread Knight, Cody, we have an idea for you. Who am I kidding? He's not going to listen to this one.
No,
I'll tell him later. Well, anyway, let us know below what, if any of this, you're excited for. Let me know if you think that my theory that Black Templars are just word bearers who haven't been told off enough yet is accurate. And we will talk to you next Sunday with next Sunday's preview rundown.
Bye-bye.